Nityanandam, everyone. Ma Kapalika here. This is my Sannyas video, and I'm going to talk a little bit tonight about my initiation into Sannyas, as well as the name I was eventually given, Ma Kapalika. My full spiritual name is actually Ma Nitya Kapalika Ananda, but the Kapalika itself is the core of my name, and I'll talk a little bit about that in a second. But my initiation was really an extraordinary day. There were many parts to the initiation, most of which I'm not going to talk about. But there was one in particular where I was bathed anew in a waterfall of beautiful, clean water. And it's very symbolic of walking into a new life. Now, for those of you that know me, you know that I've already had a pretty rich life. For those of you that don't, I have adult children. I have had an extraordinary life, touching on many different disciplines and many different careers in my life. Yet, at the moment of my Sannyas initiation, passing under the waterfall and stepping into a new life, it was truly as if I was born again without having to die and be reborn. I was literally born again and walked into a new life and eventually given the name Ma Nitya Kapalikananda. And the Kapalika means, will persistence over will arrogance. And in His Holiness Paramahamsa Sri Nityananda Swami's teachings, will arrogance is not what it sounds like. Will arrogance is actually the expectation of receiving results without putting in any effort. And for those of you that know me, you know that will persistence is actually quite a definition for me. But what was interesting was that the name actually becomes a representation of my new life. And it represents the psychological change that occurs during the actual initiation itself. So I'm really blessed with a very strong, very powerful name that will represent me and my efforts until my guru decides to give me a new one. And that could happen or not. In the meantime, I am Ma Nitya Kapalikananda. And there you have it. I'm going to check out for tonight and see you again tomorrow night. Nityananda. Good night.